Hello and most welcome to my YouTube channel. Learn C language beginner to advanced level. In previous video, we discuss about iterative control statement, do while loop, and their examples. Today agenda is to learn iterative control statement, for loop, and their examples. Third one, for loop. A for loop is a repetition control structure that allows you to efficiently write a loop that needs to execute a specific number of times. Syntax is for loop open bracket, initialization semicolon, condition semicolon, increment, and the close the bracket. Then after open curly braces of for loop. And write some statements. Close the curly braces of for loop. Let's move to coding section and see the example how it works. This is a do while loop program discussed in previous video. In this video, implements for loop instead of do while loop. First, let's take a look at the original do while loop program. It initializes a variable number equals to 1, and then prints the numbers from 1 to 10, using a do while loop. First of all, remove do while loop block in this code. Then we write for loop instead of do while. So we write for open bracket, number equals to 1 semicolon, number less than or equals to 10 semicolon, number plus plus, and close the bracket. And open the for loop curly braces. Then we need printing statement to print the message on console window. So, we write printf open the bracket within double quotes, %d\n, comma number. And close the bracket with semicolon, and also close the for loop curly braces. In this program, we're using the powerful for loop to print numbers from 1 to 10. Let's break down the components. Number equals to 1. This is initialization section. Number less than or equals to 10. This is condition section. Number plus plus. This is increment section. This loop is also called one-line looping statement, because all the tasks can write in one. Now program is completed. If you want to see and check the output, so, compile and run the program first. Now you can see on the screen output is visible. And printed. Number is 1, 2, 3, and so on, until 10. Let's see the another example of do while loop. To implement in for loop. Write a program to input any number through the keyboard and print table with given number. This question we already discussed in previous video through while and do while loop. So, I implementing this question through for loop. First of all, remove do while loop block in this code. And write for loop open bracket I equals to 1 semicolon, I less than equals to 10 semicolon, or I plus plus, and close the bracket. Then after open curly braces. Now we need a printing statement of for loop. So, we write printf open the bracket within double quotes. %d into %d equals to %d \n close the double quotes comma, number semicolon, I semicolon, number into I. And close the bracket with semicolon, then after close the for loop curly braces. In this program, we're using the powerful for loop to print the table when user input any number. Let's break down the components. I equals to 1. This is initialization section. I less than or equals to 10. This is condition section. I plus plus. This is increment section. Now program is completed. If you want to see and check the output, so, compile and run the program first. Now you can see on the screen one message is printed. Enter any number you want to print the table. I enter 5 as input to check previous output is correct or not. Now you can see on the screen output is visible again. And printed. Table of 5. If you want to check another input like previous video, so compile and run the program again. Now you can see on the screen one message is printed. Enter any number you want to print the table. This time, I enter 2 as input. Now you can see on the screen output is visible again. And printed. Table of 2. I hope this breakdown of the for loop was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button. Stay curious, keep coding, and I'll catch you in the next video.